The starship Eclipse hung in the void, its sleek silver hull reflecting the faint light of a distant sun. On the bridge, Captain Elias Voss leaned back in his chair, his boots propped up on the console. The ship's AI, a sassy entity named Nova, chirped in his ear. "Captain, we've got an incoming transmission. Encrypted. High priority." Elias raised an eyebrow. "From who?" "Unknown. But it's coming from that derelict station we just passed. You know, the one that looks like it's been abandoned for a century. Patch it through." The screen flickered to life, and Elias nearly fell out of his chair. The face staring back at him was unlike anything he'd ever seen. Her skin was a shimmering opalescent blue, her eyes large and luminous, with vertical pupils like a cat's. A crown of delicate crystalline filaments adorned her head, and her voice when she spoke was melodic yet urgent. "Human vessel, I am Princess Zynara of the Krylos Dominion. I seek refuge. My ship has been destroyed, and I am pursued by those who wish me dead. If you grant me sanctuary, I will offer you something beyond your wildest dreams." Elias blinked. "Princess, huh? And what exactly are you offering?" Her gaze hardened. "The secrets of faster-than-light travel without the need for warp gates. Technology that could elevate your species to the stars. But you must act quickly. They are coming." Elias hesitated. The Krylos Dominion was a myth, a civilization said to have vanished millennia ago. But the desperation in her voice was real. He glanced at his crew, Lieutenant Marachen, his second-in-command, and Dr. Kadim Rojas, the ship's engineer. Both looked as stunned as he felt. "Nova, scan the station. Is she alone?" "Scanning. Confirmed. One life sign. No other vessels in the vicinity." Elias sighed. "All right, Princess. We're coming to get you. But if this is some kind of trap..." "It is not," she interrupted. "Time is of the essence." The Eclipse docked with the derelict station, its airlock groaning as it connected. Elias, Mara, and Kadim suited up and stepped into the dimly lit corridors. The station was a graveyard, its walls scorched and crumbling. The air was stale, and the only sound was the faint hum of failing systems. They found Princess Zynara in what must have been the station's control room. She stood tall, her regal bearing undiminished by her tattered robes. Behind her, a holographic map of the galaxy flickered, highlighting a single star system. "Thank you for coming," she said, her voice steady. "We must leave at once." "Not so fast," Elias replied. "You said you'd give us something in exchange for your safety. Start talking." Zynara's eyes narrowed. "Very well. The Krylos Dominion mastered FTL travel long before your species discovered fire. Our technology does not rely on warp gates or singularities. It is clean, efficient, and limitless. I will give you the schematics, but only once I am safe." Mara crossed her arms. "And why should we trust you? For all we know, you're a fugitive." "I am a fugitive," Zynara admitted. "But not for the reasons you think. My people were betrayed by a faction within our own government. They seek to control the galaxy, and I am the last obstacle in their path. If they capture me, all hope is lost." Elias exchanged a glance with his crew. This was way above his pay grade. But the promise of FTL technology, that was worth the risk. "All right," he said. "Let's get you out of here." The return to the Eclipse was uneventful, but as soon as they boarded, Nova's voice rang out. "Captain, we've got company. 3 warships closing fast. They're hailing us." Elias cursed. "Put them on screen." The face that appeared was reptilian, with scales the color of molten gold and eyes like burning coals. "Human vessel," the alien hissed. "You have something that belongs to us. Surrender the Krylos princess, or be destroyed." Elias leaned forward, his jaw set. "Sorry, pal. She's under our protection now. You want her, you'll have to go through us." The alien sneered. "Foolish humans. You have no idea what you're dealing with." The screen went dark, and the ship shuddered as the first volley of plasma fire struck their shields. "Nova, evasive maneuvers. Mara, get us out of here." The Eclipse banked sharply, weaving through the barrage of fire. Zynara stood calmly in the center of the bridge, her eyes closed as if in meditation. "Princess, any chance you can help us out here?" Elias shouted. She opened her eyes. "I can. But you must trust me." "Trust you? Lady, we're about to be space dust." Zynara stepped forward, her hands glowing with a soft blue light. "Give me access to your ship's systems." Elias hesitated, then nodded. "Nova, do it." The AI complied, and Zynara's hands danced across the console. The Eclipse's engines roared to life, and suddenly, they were moving faster than Elias had ever thought possible. The stars blurred into streaks of light, and the pursuing ships vanished behind them. "What the hell did you do?" Kadim asked, his voice filled with awe. "I recalibrated your engines using Krylos technology," Zynara replied. "For a brief moment, you experienced true FTL travel." Elias stared at her. "You weren't kidding about that technology, were you?" "I do not kid, Captain." The Eclipse emerged from FTL near a remote outpost on the edge of human space. Zynara stood on the bridge, her expression unreadable. "You've kept your word," Elias said. "Now it's our turn. What do you need?" "I need your help to reclaim my throne," she said. "The faction that hunts me will not stop until I am dead. With your assistance, I can rally my people and end their tyranny." Elias frowned. "That's a tall order. We're just a ragtag crew, not an army." "You are more than that," Zynara said. "You are humans. Your species has a unique capacity for courage and ingenuity. Together, we can change the fate of the galaxy." Mara stepped forward. "She's right, Elias. This is bigger than us. If we can help her, we should." Kadim nodded. "And let's not forget the FTL tech. This could change everything for humanity." Elias sighed, then grinned. "All right, Princess. You've got yourself a deal. But if we're going to do this, we're doing it my way." Zynara inclined her head. "Agreed." The Eclipse set course for the Krylos homeworld, its crew united in purpose. As they prepared for the battle ahead, Elias couldn't help but marvel at how far they'd come. What had started as a simple rescue mission had turned into a fight for the future of the galaxy. And as the stars streaked past, he knew one thing for certain: humanity's place among them was about to change forever.